Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be trying out new paints that my mom got me for Christmas. I hope I'm not holding it upside down. These are the Kuretake Gansai Tambi paints. I had my eye on these paints for quite some time now. And yeah, I just really wanted to try them out, and my mom bought me them for Christmas, so I'm really happy. I haven't had a chance to swatch them or paint with them yet, so you're going to see me attempting to work with them for the very first time in this video. So yeah, I'm gonna just take this plastic off. Jesus Christ. There we go. And I'm going to swatch them. It's really nice that on the box you have a swatch sheet. It's really nice actually. So yeah, I'm going to swatch them and I'll be back with a complete swatch sheet of these paints. So first thing first, I didn't realize that the only place that you're supposed to put the swatch is like on the right side of the writing. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's how I swatched these paints. Um, the thing that I realized is that they are really easy to activate. Watercolors tend to be like really hard, but these are really like smooth. I don't know if it's the right word to describe them, but yeah, they're really creamy. Yeah, that's the word, creamy. And the colors are really nice, really vibrant, and yeah, I'm really happy that I got these paints. I wanted to buy myself a new set of watercolors for a really long time, and yeah, I tried to salvage that swatch, but you know, my hands are really shaky, and sometimes it's just gonna bled through, you know. I was actually surprised that in this set they included like a light blue color. I think that's not um, a color that's usually in sets, especially watercolor sets. So that's kind of cool, I guess. And even the blue ones were quite easy to activate. Because usually watercolors, especially blue ones, are quite hard to get like the pigment to stay opaque. I guess that's what I wanted to say. So these are the swatches. They're not pretty, some of them bled through, but that's just because I have shaky hands. But yeah, I'm really happy that there is a black in this set because my previous watercolors did not have black. I know that there is a case of you shouldn't be using black in your paintings or stuff like that, but I'm not a professional artist, I'm just a hobbyist and I need that black in my life, you know? But yeah, I really like the selection of colors, they're really bright, I think. So yeah, now I'm gonna try and figure out what to paint with these. I think I'm going to do it in my sketchbook, just to see how well this sketchbook can actually take watercolor as well. So yeah, let's get started with this. I started sketching with a red colored pencil, but then I realized that you won't be able to see anything, so I just cut that footage out and I lined it with a regular graphite pencil. I decided to draw Zagreus from the Hades game. I've been playing it a lot recently again, and now I'm just trying to get all the achievements that I can get on Steam. um, I still have like 9 achievements to get. But yeah, really fun game. If you like roguelikes and stuff like that, I think this game is amazing. So I was actually surprised at how well this sketchbook can actually take watercolors. When I first got it, I was kind of afraid that it won't be able to hold water as well as the art creation sketchbooks, but it surprised me in a good way. So yeah. This this sketch and the painting overall is kind of a mess, which you will see. But I actually like it. I haven't used watercolors in quite some time, and it was a nice exercise to get back into it. At least I hope that I will get back to using watercolors. Because I say stuff like that, I use it one time and then it goes back to the drawer. I wanted to kind of, but not really, mimic the style of the games. His skin in the game is really ashy, really grey looking. I didn't make it that grey, but still definitely pale, I'll say. I think I'm going to paint more portraits from the Hades game. I did a hypnos painting with gouache quite some time ago, but I really would like to draw Thanatos as well. I just adore this game and the characters in it. The designs of the gods are really fun as well, so it could be really fun trying to draw them. When I said that I was trying to mimic the style, I meant that with the shadows, they do really dark black shadows with really harsh lines. So the shadows are really dark, really harsh. There's no mid-tone between a shadow and the skin tone, let's say. It's just a black line. I'm actually kind of surprised that I didn't pick up these paints earlier. As of recording this voiceover, it's the 9th of January, and I got them for Christmas. But I was kind of busy and couldn't couldn't really draw at the time, which kind of ate at me because I really, really wanted to draw. I just couldn't find the time to do so. These paints were surprisingly easy to work with. They lifted up really easily, they activated really nicely, and the colors are just really vibrant. They remind me of gouache actually, with how well um, they activate and stuff. I wanted to elaborate on the blue paints stuff. So I find that the blue pigment in watercolor paints, I don't know exactly which one, but it's really, really hard to activate. In my old watercolor paints, all of them activated nicely, but the blue paint. It's like a darkish, I don't really know how it's called. But yeah, the blue paints are really hard to activate and to get them, to get like a nice even layer of color with them. But this activated really nicely and really easily, so maybe the formula for this is different than normal watercolors, which it probably is. When it comes to watercolors, I'm kind of impatient. I don't really wait for the paint to dry before I put another layer, which is not something that you want to do with watercolor. uh, like preferably you would wait for the paint to dry and then you would paint on top of that. But I don't have that type of time to wait. Um, so later on, I just grabbed a hair dryer and dried it this way. But you're going to see that I'm working on wet paint anyway. And the black is going to bleed through onto the laurels on his head. But that's alright, like I said, this painting is a little bit messy, but it gives it this watercolor feel. This painting took me like an hour to do, which is not a really long time when it comes to watercolor paintings. But that's mainly because I'm impatient and I finished it up with some pens. footage here gets really choppy uh, because my head kept popping up on the camera. I didn't even realize that I was doing that. Um, I will have to keep in mind for later videos that to keep my head out of the shots. I'm actually really excited for the Hades 2. I can't wait for them to announce the premiere of this game. I will buy it no matter what it costs. I think it's the only game that I really got into, and no matter how much it costs, I think I get it anyway. At first I wasn't sure if I was going to draw the hand holding the sword, but then I was like, it kind of looked weird while I was sketching it, so the hand had to stay. And this is what I meant when I said really dark, really harsh shadows. It's like literally black. But it looks cool. And this is where I dried it out with a hairdryer, and I went with a black brush pen to add more shadows and some details. Overall, I really enjoyed painting this. Mm, After so long with no drawing, I felt that I finally drew something nice that I was happy with. I was really busy with work, so to finally be able to sit down and just paint something from my favorite video game was like an amazing experience, actually. Then I grabbed my Posca pens and added some more details and stuff, make the reds more vibrant. Um, What I also really like about his design is his eyes. The red one tying him to the underworld, and the green one tying him with his mother and the surface. I think it's a really nice design. Um, yeah, to have like features from both his father and his mother. Really nice thought. So overall, I had a lot of fun. These paints are amazing. Uh, and yeah, I was really happy to finally get to paint something. Um, yeah, that's all. So I think that's it. This painting is a mess, but I actually kind of like it. Um, I haven't drawn in a while. I wanted this kind of to be like a warm up to get used to painting and stuff again. So yeah, but I actually really like it. It's messy in a good kind of way. Uh, yeah, I hope you. Oh wait, final thoughts on the paints. I almost forgot. They are gorgeous. Like the packaging is gorgeous. The colors themselves are really vibrant. The consistency is not like most watercolors. They are really creamy, I think I would call them. They remind me more of gouache actually in that regard. But yeah, the only minus, like the only disadvantage to these paints would be the lack of mixing space. You need to have like a separate palette for them, but that's not really an issue for me, so I actually really enjoyed these paints. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me paint this thing. um, I hope you're safe whenever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!